Here's how to get the perfect cat eye for hooded eyes or mature eyes with no winged eyeliner. Usually if you have hooded eyes, you probably have that extra skin sticking out in the corner. And when you try to do a winged eyeliner, especially on mature hooded eyes, it might look distorted. Eyebrows play such a crucial role, especially when it comes to hooded eyes or mature eyes. And to maximize the lid space underneath, the trick here is to push your brow hair as high as possible. That way you can maximize the space underneath the brows for eye makeup. For the next step, I'm going to be using a little bit of concealer on my lids to even out the skin tone before I apply any makeup. So that'll serve as a base for my eyeshadows. Using a concealer brush, I'm going to quickly spread it out all the way from my lash line to my brows. And to prevent this from settling in fine lines and creasing, I'm going to lightly set it with a translucent powder. And the one that I'm using today is from One Size, and the shade is Universal Translucent. You just need a light dust over your lids so the concealer can quickly absorb and set. The easiest way to do a cat eye or a foxy eye is to use a sticky tape in the outer corner as an extension of your lower lash line. I love sponge tip applicators to frame the eyeshadow and also because they deposit a lot of product. I'm going to first dip into the shade Depth, the deeper brown shade, and I'm going to simply swipe it in the very outer corner. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just go ahead and swipe it, and the tape is taking care of getting that sharp edge. So just be messy, it's okay. And then I'm dipping into Buff, the lighter brown shade, and I'm going to use this right next to the deeper brown shade that I just swiped. And finally, I'm dipping into Halo, and I'm going to swipe it in the inner corner. It's time to blend everything out, and I'm going to be using this brush from e.l.f. It's actually a concealer brush, but I love to use it for blending. And the way I'm going to blend is I'm not going to pull or tug. I'm just going to tap over the eyeshadows. Keep on tapping and the brush is going to take care of the blending for you. And that's also going to give you a beautiful ombre effect. So it's going to be deepest at the very outer corner where we applied the deeper brown shade. And as it moves towards the lid, it becomes lighter and lighter. And then with a smaller, clean blending brush, I'm going to diffuse out that white eyeshadow that we used in the inner corner. Just make sure not to leave any sharp edges and let the eyeshadows blend into one another seamlessly. And it should look something like this. As I explained before, we'll not be doing a winged eyeliner, but we'll still pull off a cat eye. So I'm going to dip into some black eyeshadow. This is called Intense with the same sponge tip applicator. I'm going to deposit that product at the very outer corner. Easy enough, and let's see what the tape did to this look. Because eyeshadows are so soft and forgiving, they don't interfere with the fold of the hood in the outer corner, so they don't look distorted. I'm going to quickly clean up underneath with some concealer. You don't have to do this. You can just use a little bit of compact or even translucent powder to clean it up. I like to use some concealer. I'm just going along the edge, and I'm going to quickly set it with the One Size translucent powder so it doesn't move. For a clean eyeshadow look, it's important to balance out the lower lash line with the lid. So I'm going to dip into the deeper brown shade called Depth, and I'm going to stamp it right underneath my lash line using a flat definer brush. And then I'm going to soften this. So I'm going to dip into Buff, the lighter brown shade, with a pencil brush, and I'm going to quickly smudge the deeper brown shade. So that should give a soft, diffused effect. It's time to finish up, so I'm going to first curl my lashes. And for mascara, I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Extreme Lash Volume Mascara. And I'm almost pushing my lashes outward and upward to get that winged effect in the outer corner. And I'm also going to be using it in my lower lash line. And here's the trick, and I call it fake it till you make it. Because we did not use an eyeliner, I like to use eyelashes with a lash band, so they look like eyeliner. Last but not least, I'm going to be using a nude eye pencil in the lower waterline, just in the outer half. This is called Caffeinated by Urban Decay Cosmetics. And these eye pencils are safe to use in the waterline. And that adds a hint of brightness to the eyes. And as you can tell, that lash band really looks like eyeliner, and that's why I love lashes with lash bands. It's just so easy to fake it with them and you cannot do an eyeliner. And that's how you get a cat eye without a winged eyeliner, and this is especially helpful if you have mature eyes or hooded eyes. I'm going to pair this with a very pretty nude pink lip, starting with the Say Beauty lip liner in Twist. I'm going to use this to line my lips, and I'm going to start shading that lip liner towards the inner part of the lip. So when I use a lipstick, or I'm going to be using a lip gloss today, it's going to blend in beautifully with the borders. If you don't have a lip liner, you can also use a lipstick with a lip brush to do the borders. And I'm going to fill in my lips with the Glassy Bounce High Shine Hydrating Lip Gloss Oil by Say Beauty in the shade Play. That's going to add so much shine and plump to the lips. And here is the completed look. Looks so classy and youthful, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. So comment below and let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, as always, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you're new here or haven't already, please consider subscribing. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with a brand new one. Bye guys.